I hope you've heard someplace before. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock.
6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock.
9, 10, 11
What'd you
o'clock,
do?
12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock.
Oh, you're setting my stuff on fire.
I almost burnt my finger.
You. All right.
Have some fun with the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock.
Around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Alrighty. Welcome. If I can even speak. Welcome to the Jules
And Darrel. Chaos Show.
Oh my gosh. All right. Are we going to turn it off now? Turn it off now. Turn it off now. What was that?
I don't call it the Chaos Show for nothing.
It's still playing.
All right.
Oh my gosh. We had so much fun last week with the questions, so we're going to do them again and see how far we can get this time. Do you think we'll beat 10 questions? I mean, technically you did 10 and I did. Yes,
I marked yours too.
he marked the pages. You couldn't really see that, I'm sure. He marked the bundles, I should say. One article to the other. One has my name and one has his. But do you think we'll beat 10 questions? Because technically,
What time did we start?
well, I don't know. It was 7
Just say
something.
7, 10, and we'll whatever. I'm on
Question 11, because you asked me one.
one louder.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Okay. What the?
Do you want me to go first this time?
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Can we turn it on? There we go. If you were oh no, that was I'm sorry. If you were famous, what would your name be? Just kidding. We did that last week. What character from a movie, book, or show do you relate to the most and why?
All right. What? Sorry, I was preoccupied. Read that again, please.
What character from a movie, book, or show do you relate to the most and why?
What character do I from a movie
It's
or
any,
a character do I relate to the most?
Yeah, what character do you relate to the most out of books, movies, or shows?
Arnie from Christine. He's a nerd, but he's cool.
Okay. Okay. So is he's the main character, right?
Yeah.
No? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I would say, okay, the same actor, still a nerd, but cool. Legend of Billie Jean. I can't remember the character's name.
Right. He was in there. Yeah.
But I would say he's definitely better than Arnie and Christine.
I
Same
love that
actor.
movie, though. Yeah.
We'll have to, you know what? I could, here. Give me a second.
Are you going to show what he looks like?
Well, I could.
Well, you could just pop it up right there.
Yeah, no, I can. No, what I'm wanting to know is the character's name. Legend of Billie Jean.
What's his real name?
Well, I can find that out,
Christine, it's
too.
Arnie.
I believe it's Keith Gordon, and he's Lloyd in Legend of Billie Jean. Yes, it is definitely him.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll pop up Keith Gordon right now. What do you think?
He's a nerd and he's cool.
And you kind of have similar features.
Well,
but that has nothing to do with,
no,
I know. That has nothing to do with it, but still, you have. Although, do you want to see him old? Let me see. I mean, I don't know how old that was, but there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Moving
That's
on.
more recent than
Yeah.
Christine.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And why? Because he's a nerd.
Yeah.
Are you a nerd?
Well, let's go back
Okay.
to high school, or before that. Let's go to elementary school. Not in Arnie's case, but I didn't get picked on a lot, but I had very few friends, and I wasn't popular by any means. And then I got to junior high, and I joined jazz band. You know, it kind of picked up a little bit. And then when I got to high school, like Arnie, kind of like when he got Christine, things were looking up better, and I played drums for the pep rallies, and everybody knew who I was. But I wasn't popular, and I was no fighter by any stretch of the means. You know,
Would you
I've
say
only been in like 2 fights my entire life, and I think the first one I got my ass kicked or whatever. But
would you say I was popular?
no.
I was known. Everybody
Yeah.
knew who I was. But
Yeah.
I wasn't definitely not. I was definitely not part of the popular
Yeah.
crowd, whatever.
But you know,
Everybody knew who I was though,
yeah.
because I hung out with Joe Sloda and a bunch
I've
of.
jammed with that guy a couple times.
He was really cool.
Yeah, he played bass. And in high school, I
Although
went to
he
his
probably
house,
doesn't even remember me today.
and I didn't have a drum set at that time, but somehow, somewhere, somebody had a drum set, and it was him playing bass, some guy playing guitar, and we were playing Cure songs in his backyard.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was cool.
All right, your question.
Have you ever gone to a corner store and stole a candy bar?
Okay, no, not a. I'm not going to say that I haven't ever stolen anything before, because I have, but not a corner. What does that mean, corner store? Like a gas station or something?
When you were a kid, maybe. Did you go to the liquor store, or the
What?
candy store, or whatever store you would go to?
As a
and get
kid, I didn't
gum
go
or
to the
candy?
liquor store.
I didn't
If he-
steal candy. I only stole something once. I think I told that story on
Yeah,
another
you did.
chaos
You
show.
did.
About
No,
the
I
little
ha-
mini Rubik's Cube.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I'll admit it. I stole before, but I've, I wouldn't say it was the corner store. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had no reason to steal. I
Nice.
had candy quite often, I guess.
I have changed my ways. I will say that. All right. Who do you think will be playing on Oldies Radio in 30 years?
From right now.
Yeah.
Okay. When did Rock Around the Clock come out? In the 50s?
Yeah, I believe so.
And they called it oldies in the 80s.
Right.
So that's like
30 years. No, that is exactly 30 years.
So let's go right now. If we go oldies, we're talking 1995.
Well, no.
It's 30 years ago.
Yeah, that was 30 years ago. But it's asking, who do you think will be played on the oldies in 30 years?
Oh, God.
Do you even know any new artists?
Heck no, they suck. I don't like to. That's one big reason why I don't like DJing anymore. I don't like it at all. I would be like Richard Blade. I would only do like 80s. That's it.
Well,
if you
no,
don't have an 80s party,
you would
then I ain't
not,
doing it.
because you would do up to 2000s.
Well,
like
yeah,
the early
or stuff that
2000s to
moves
2010s. Yeah, exactly. I get it.
I don't play this new stuff. It's just I don't do it.
It's fine.
For one, I don't know it. I don't like it. And if
All right.
that's like being in a band, like that's like being a drummer for a band, and the music doesn't move you.
Right.
How are you gonna move them, the crowd, when you can't be moved?
Right.
That does not work. It don't work.
All right, so let me ask you this. If you heard Corn on an oldie station, would you be like, what the heck?
Well, no. I mean, here's the thing, though. In the 50s, they didn't have a lot of genres.
Right.
They have, for just rock, grunge, metal, this, that, whatever, soft rock, hard rock, classic rock, like the list goes on and on. Punk. It's crazy. Goth rock and this, and it's like, wow. So, like, where would Korn fit in the genre category? There's like 50 of them now. So it's like, okay, we're going to play some oldies, but we're going to play some alternative, like
new metal.
Yeah, see? Like, genres have totally changed. So
yeah. when you think of oldies stations, you think of...
I think of...
what would be considered...
Like, if we were in the Boardwalk area at Knott's Berry Farm, the K-Knot people...
So you're stuck in the 50s as far as that's concerned.
See, that's me. I like the 80s.
Right.
Oldies to me is 50s. Yeah. So, yeah. Like right. That. Rock around the clock.
All right.
You know, the white and black shoes.
Right.
Girls wearing dresses.
You need to get out of the 50s being oldies.
No. Oh. Heck no. No way. Never. I'm stuck in the 80s.
Yeah, you are.
Just like the Killing Joke song.
Right.
80s. I dedicate that song to myself. Yeah, I'm living in the 80s.
Okay, speaking of, you've heard the new song by Men Without Hats. I love the 80s. Oh
they
my
have
gosh.
A new one?
Yeah. It's literally, I want to say it's called I Love the 80s.
Should I look for it?
Sure. All right. While he does that,
let's see.
I mean, I will say it is very reminiscent.
Men Without Hats.
I believe it's Men Without Hats. They did Safety Dance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because it has a very...
Oh, wait. What's this? Hold on.
That is so you.
Okay.
That is so you.
I love the 80s.
This is their new song. All right, turn it off.
Wow. Yeah, look at how old they look. Holy cow, that's awesome.
I mean, we're already going to get copyrighted.
He looks like Rob Halford from Judas Priest.
Back in 1981.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Have you not ever heard that song?
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, speaking of that, me and Julia were watching this video earlier, and I was in my room watching YouTube. She's like, what is this? I'm like, some 80s band I stumbled upon.
Oh, yeah.
And it was Guardians of the Jukebox. Totally
awesome.
bitchin'.
I would love to go see
80s
them.
band. And
did you find them on Spotify?
Look at his bass drum on here. He's going to have that old school Simmons bass drum.
Oh, he does.
That one dude had. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And Flock of Seagulls have
I'm gonna
those
have
in
to.
the
You're
old
gonna
days.
have to remind me to pull up that picture so that whatever that drum set.
Yes.
Because I don't remember it back in the day.
They came out in the early 80s because
you need to remind
Flock of
me.
Seagulls, if you get on YouTube and you watch Flock of Seagulls on the US Festival in California in 1983.
Write it down.
The drummer is using a Simmons electronic
Write it down
drum set.
so that I can.
I'll remember.
You'll remember to have me, or you can send me a picture.
Yeah.
All right. It's your turn to ask me. We're derailing so bad right now.
Yeah, we're already like 23 minutes deep.
Well, not really. I think we started at 7:07 or something like that. So, no. What? Am I scared?
How many beers do you think I'd be able to consume?
Okay.
How many beers do you think I'd be able to consume?
So you're asking how many beers you would be able to consume?
I'm just reading the question word for word.
Okay, so you're asking
See, I have this time.
That's
you know,
funny.
I would have to get up. Well, I have a little backup here.
Yeah, he brought a stash.
If I could take the camera, I'd show you my stash. I got like a huge.
If you got going, you could probably drink a case or more, but you'd be trashed.
Not now.
You'd be trashed.
I'm 50, so.
I don't know. You typically... No, you do. You have a tendency to...
A case is 24.
Right, I know. But I've seen you put down like 2 12-packs.
Maybe in my 30s.
You definitely put down at least 12.
Yes, 12 easy. 12 to 18 is like...
Your limit?
Yeah, like where I'm at. So...
You're funny.
What about you?
How many beers would I be able to put down?
What if you asked me that question?
No, that would be you answering for me. Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
One sip. Not even. Here, take a sip.
No, I don't
Come
want
on,
it.
one
No,
sip.
I don't like beer.
One sip. It's a summer shandy, the best freaking beer.
It's gross.
Give me, like, take a sip and be like, oh, it's got a hint of this and that.
No, I don't like beer.
It's summer shandy with lemon. Try it.
I guarantee I'm not gonna like. I'm not
For
gonna
your
like
viewers.
it. I'm not gonna like it.
All right, cool.
It smells
Like what?
like beer.
Try it.
It smells like pee. No.
Tell me if it has a lemony flavor. This is the beer I would drink when we would go to baseball games in Reno, Nevada.
Yes, it does
see
have a
the
lemony
Reno
flavor.
Aces?
No, I do not like it.
They
that
had
was
this on
disgusting.
draft.
I don't
What?
care.
This beer is freaking awesome.
No, that was gross.
What are you talking about? All right, moving on.
Oh, it's my turn. All right, this one is a long one, so give me a minute. What is a food combination people eat that you just can't get behind? For example, dipping French fries in Frosties. Oh my God, that is so me. I dip French fries in Frosties. But what is the combo that you cannot get behind? That people put together? Like it's a common thing.
It would have to be something with cheese, I would think.
Yeah, but that's not a weird combination. You know, like...
I'm trying to think if there's like a
Well,
sauce
I guess,
that I don't
okay,
like
all
or
right.
something.
So it would be like a grilled cheese sandwich with dipped in tomato soup.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's a good one. Nope, not me.
All right.
I don't like the tomato. I don't like the sandwich. Nothing about it. Nope.
You don't like tomato soup?
No.
I
like tomatoes, but
you
not
do like
soup.
tomatoes.
It's weird. Like, I'm weird like that.
No, it's not weird. Other people are like that.
What would you do if you won $1 million?
What would I do if I won $1 million? Well, first off, I would pay off all my debt. Second, I would buy a brand new car. Third, I don't know. Would I want to buy a house somewhere? It depends. Because now it's $1 million can only go so far. I guess I would find a modest house somewhere and buy it. But it's the where.
Obviously, we're married. We would probably discuss this, and I see where she's going with it. And I kind of have a couple suggestions because $1 million at our age,
it doesn't go
if we
that
play
far.
our cards right, though, we can really.
Well, yeah, of course you
we
can.
We can buy a little piece of land super cheap and put a little trailer on there with like solar power or something.
No. Oh, you know what?
And then we
Okay.
can have
No,
one of
no,
those,
no, no. Well,
those
okay.
stealth vans.
Right.
And then
exactly.
like we'll go to Lara and Ortiz in California, and we can make it like a 10-day trip just getting there. We've got our own shower in there. We've got our own bathroom. We've got our own kitchen. We've got our own bed. Some of these stealth vans are, you know what? Me and Ortiz were talking about these the other day.
Not a stealth van. I wouldn't want
I would.
A stealth van?
Yeah, because if we're tired and we can't
but I
find...
would want like a small motorhome. A little bit different.
See, that's too big, and I want. Let's say I'm dead on my feet, dead tired. I'm like, man, we just gotta stop and sleep. You don't do it all the time, but if you have to, you can park in a residential area, and nobody is the wiser.
That you could find.
Nobody.
All right,
nobody's the wiser.
Hello.
You're in there, and
you're
sleeping, and they don't even know.
May I speak?
Okay.
I would probably go that, but the biggest stealth van you can get.
Oh, yeah. Like, I could show you some on YouTube. You'll be like, oh, yeah, that'll work.
I will say stealth vans are great. They look fun and exciting, but two people in one such small confined space. Yeah, but I'm claustrophobic. You know that.
That's just sleeping, though.
I get it, but I mean, still, I'd want it still to be comfortable.
It's
like big time comfortable, and I need a place for all my yarn.
We would definitely talk about it. We would, whatever we're traveling in, would have solar. It wouldn't have a black water tank. It would
we've discussed that already.
Because those are a pain in the butt. It would have gray. Well, it would have a gray water.
It would have to, because we would need to be able to take showers.
It would have a freshwater tank, a gray water tank, and then it would have a composting toilet.
Right.
Which is kind of like a diaper toilet. You do your shit, and when it fills up, you throw it in the trash like a freaking diaper. And there's like, they're better to me. And then they have little vents that you can vent out the side. There's no smell, none of that stuff, but whatever.
All right, is it my turn?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the one item you cannot live without?
One item?
Yeah.
My bed.
You can live without everything else.
Yep.
Even your drums.
Yep.
Even your phone.
Yep.
What would you do?
Sleep. That's it. I can't do without my bed.
Alrighty, there you go.
Yep. If I can sleep, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't stress when I sleep.
No.
None of that. So, yeah. All right. What is your Wi-Fi password?
I am not going to say that. Because we don't need everybody on the planet knowing that. I know what it is. I'm not going to say it.
I mean, we live in Kansas.
I know.
None of our neighbors are
I'm still
on
not
YouTube
gonna, I am
watching
not
this.
going to say it.
Yeah. It has to do with...
No.
What does it have to do with?
Celestial. Or there is a band.
That's what I'm saying. What's the band?
No, I'm not going to say it.
Why?
Because
anybody can get on there and find it. It's locked.
Right, I know.
Depeche Modem 101. But you've got to have... We have a modem for that, and then there's a password, and then there's also Fletch, which has a password.
Okay, fine.
So,
I know the whatever, the Seagate or whatever Netgear thing.
I changed it.
You changed that password?
It's...
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah.
I'm not going to...
It used to be... Do you remember what it used to be? Daily Moon.
Yeah.
301 or something like that. Well, I changed that.
Okay, that's what I was going to say.
It's
denied
or something like that. But whatever.
Really?
So what?
No.
I can change it again if I want.
All right, you're going to change it again because I don't want that now.
Okay. People can only use it if they're like within a 30-foot radius of us. That doesn't. All these people watching, it does them no good.
Okay, still, we're changing
like,
it.
I bet you those neighbors across
We're
the street.
changing it. It doesn't matter. We're changing
Not
it.
changing it.
We're changing it.
I'm not. She don't know how. I do, and I'm not doing it.
Yes, you are. Fine. I will cut this whole segment out. Thank you very much.
Okay. Why do round... Oh, is it your turn?
Yeah. What is your favorite...
Get over yourself.
What are you...
Just like you told me that one day.
Get over
I'll
myself.
cut this whole segment out.
I don't want my password known.
It's not.
I don't want the password known.
It's a Wi-Fi deal.
I don't care.
Whatever. Okay, what's your question?
What is your favorite line from any movie?
See, that's one of those things that I have a lot of favorite movies, a lot. But definitely my favorite movies are 80s John Hughes movies, like Weird Science and Ferris Bueller and all that stuff. Gosh. And it would probably be Ferris Bueller and, oh my goodness.
Fine, I'll bleep out. I'll bleep it out.
Yeah, bleep it out.
You guys don't get to hear what the password was.
Beep. But anyways, what's my favorite line? Oh, man. Pardon me, but Cameron is so tight that if you took a lump of coal and put it up his ass, in a week, you would have a diamond.
Are you sure it's just a week? I thought it was 2.
In 2 weeks, you would have a diamond. Oh, well, it does take a little while to make a diamond.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Next question. And trust me, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah. Why do round pizzas come in square boxes?
That's a good question. Oh, my God. I have no clue. Because it's easier to make a square box.
How do you make a round box?
It would.
How?
It
You would have to like go like Minecraft. It would have to have
it's
like
still
it
square.
would still have
It
lines.
would still have straight edges.
And it would take forever. Just the labor involved. You're like, yeah, this square pizza box cost,
$10, so your pizza's now
10 cents
$30.
to make, but this round one costs like $5 because of the labor.
Right? No, it would be the opposite. The square one was $5,
Yeah.
and the round one's $30. Right. All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah. I gotta pee. Hold on.
God. All right. No, but seriously, we are fine. Don't worry. You still won't know what the password was. I will definitely bleep it out. Oh, Snapchat. So, how are you guys doing? Are you having fun enjoying the show? Watching us argue? Let's see. I'll ask him the question. He can think about it while he's peeing. What is the best Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor? What do you think is the best Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor?
To me, it doesn't.
You're not talking in the
To me,
mic.
it doesn't matter if it's Ben & Jerry's or Great Value ice cream.
Yeah, but Ben & Jerry's has those, like, Chunky Monkey, Those crazy named flavors.
I know. Probably the Nightmare on Elm Street one.
There's a Nightmare on Elm Street one?
And then there's Cherry Garcia. And
I do remember I don't remember the Nightmare on Elm Street one.
There's There's a Freddy Krueger, like Nightmare on Elm Street one. I would just say that one.
Okay, give me a second, because now I'm curious. Ben and Jerry's Nightmare on Elm Street flavor. Oh, of course. Oh, they do. They do have it's called Dream Demon, inspired by the movie. Let's see.
And
It's a fruit punch flavor designed to help combat fatigue. Interesting.
What?
I know that's what it says.
That's weird.
Right? But it is Dream Demon. So Ben and Jerry's has a Dream Demon flavor. All right. Have you ever had it?
No.
You've never had it, but it's your favorite flavor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it said
That
Ben and
makes
Jerry's.
so much sense.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Where was the most embarrassing place you ever farted? Oh, God. I already told this story.
All right, I know. It was your second grade class.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have an embarrassing, like, kind of like that situation. I mean, I really, like, I don't know. I don't have to.
She's lying.
Okay. Oh, I are you gonna betray me? What's the story?
What story? You tell me.
Okay, so do I have a story?
I don't know.
Exactly. I don't remember
Am
if
I
I have
there
any.
every time you
No,
fart?
no. I don't remember having like a moment like that where I was so embarrassed.
You don't?
No.
So you just fart, leisurely and not...
I guess. I guess.
Okay.
I never had any experience where people just like laughed at me or whatever.
Well, you've never done it and got embarrassed? Like at a mall or at a restaurant or laughing around family and you're like, or,
I mean, okay, fine, sure, I guess.
I've done that and I'm like, God dang it. Like, stupid ass.
No.
Quit farting.
You do not.
Not when I'm here with you. I'll warm you up. I don't mind.
I can't breathe. You're going to make me pass out.
Oh, goodness. All right, moving on, yeah.
I'm trying. It's my turn to ask. And I can't.
Let me look for some game show music. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't see now. I'm crying. Seriously. Wow. Okay. I don't even know where I was. You're going to make it worse. All right. What did I just... Oh. How many languages can you say hello in?
Hello.
That's one.
Orale. I don't know if...
Is that even hello?
Shishin, konnichiwa.
Isn't it hola?
Hola.
Okay, so...
¿Cómo estás? I don't know. Probably just English. Yeah.
I need a tissue now. You...
Up. Right there.
All right, hold on. Ow.
Good times. Let's see. TV. Shh. Oh, movies and TV? Is there anything good? Man. I'm trying to look for like
Oh my gosh.
Game show.
No. All right, I believe it's your turn, but hold on. Okay. Wow.
This game's freaking sweet.
What is that?
The Newlywed Game.
Oh gosh. No.
I don't remember it being like that. Or
I don't either. All right, moving on. Oh my gosh. That's
Judge Wapner.
Yeah.
Here with the plaintiff.
Right.
Freaking idiot took his car.
All right, I think it's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah, because I just asked you to say hello in different languages.
Has someone caught you dancing in front of the mirror?
I don't know. Has someone caught me dancing? Do we have any mirrors for me to dance in front of?
Well, not me, but like in the 80s, when I lived in Pomona, California, my dad, he would take us school shopping every summer, like 2 weeks before school starts.
Right.
And he would get us like 3 pairs of jeans and like 3 shirts and like underwear, socks, shoes.
All right, point.
Everything ready for school, right?
Right, get to the point.
Well, my mom, they were divorced. So we would get home and with all these bags and stuff, and mom would be like, all right, let's see what you got, you know?
And you do a little fashion show?
Oh, yeah. Well, we would just put them on and show her, and then she would make us put them up. Those are just for school. Well, anyways, one day, the only big mirror in our apartment at that time was in my mom's room. And because my mom had this big old mirror, I didn't see it. My mom did. But my mom was going in her room to get something or to do something. And Stacy was in there. And she had her brand new jeans on. And she's like,
oh, she was striking a pose?
I got the Jordache look. Yeah, and my mom was like cracking up over that.
Do you remember Jordache jeans?
Oh, yeah.
All right, my turn. Oh gosh, what was your first email address?
Oh shoot. Oh, it was Captain Hook 74, I think. Captain Hook 74.
Probably Hotmail.
Hotmail. I know it was Captain Hook. Yeah.
And can you tell our audience why?
'Cause
That's an added. That was me.
Because I had a mullet. And RT was like, hey, Captain Hook. He kind of gave me that nickname. Like back in the day. And that's when before we were married and...
Early 90s.
Mm-hmm, early 90s.
94.
Yeah.
Not early 90s, but yeah, 94.
Yeah.
All right, your turn. I just asked you what your first email was.
That's right. Let me mark.
He literally looked at me like, wait, what? It's my turn to ask? Yes.
All right. If I fail a driver's test, which part would it be?
Like what would cause you to have failed?
I'm just reading the question.
I know.
word.
I'm just...
If I fail a driver's test,
Right.
comma, which part would it be? Question mark.
Right. So basically, what part of the driving test would make you fail?
It doesn't specify. You have to use your imagination.
It literally says what part.
If I fail a driver's test, which part will it be? Which part?
would that be written, or would that be the driving test? Honestly, I don't know. What part of driving do I think you're bad at?
Sure.
Is basically what it's asking. I would have to say maybe.
You're not going to hurt my feelings.
No, and it's not even really. I mean, do you go too fast? No, not really. Do you make short stops? No, not really. I mean, you're not a bad driver, so I don't know.
My biggest one would be over time. Like, I'll drive and I'll be like, "Wow, check that out."
Oh, getting distracted.
Yeah,
oh, yes.
like
yeah,
that.
okay. Yes, absolutely.
Like,
Because
and she'll be like, "Babe, stop. There's a stop sign." I'm like, Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that? I don't know. Because you do. You'll get to talking, getting distracted. Because you'll be like saying something, and I'm like, pay attention to the road. You're driving off the road.
I'll be messing with something like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, that would be it. That would definitely be it.
Okay.
So let's see. Have you ever made a prank phone call?
Well, of course, nowadays it's kind of impossible to do that. You know, they have, even when they came out with Star 69, but now you can just, but in the 80s, I think a couple times, like me and my friends, like called Stater Brothers or me and Stacy, my sister, called Stater Brothers and asked them stupid crap like, hey, do you have pig's feet?
Oh,
Like,
God.
You know, and then I even forgot the punchline, but I maybe once in my life when I was 10 or 11 or whatever, you know, I think.
You know, I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever done that. I've never done a prank call. I mean, obviously, I grew up knowing about it and stuff. And you watch it in movies and stuff. And yeah, do I think it's kind of funny? Well, it depends. But I've not ever actually done it myself.
I mean, watch the Jerky Boys. Watch that movie. Or like listen to it on Spotify. That's real old school, like 90s prank calling.
Prank
calling.
All right, it's your turn to ask me now.
Okay. Have you ever tried talking to your dog?
What kind of a question is that? I mean, come on.
You're going to have to go back to Emmett.
I know. No. It doesn't matter. I could put that onto any animal. And actually, I could put that onto any inanimate object for that matter.
What's the first thing I say when I see dogs?
Oh, Fluffy.
Oh, Fluffy.
I mean, who doesn't
Like
talk to their
Cartman?
pets? I don't know.
And I'll play with their ears.
I don't know a single person. You just dropped that. I don't know a single person that does not talk to their pets. I will talk to Jack.
Or puppy love.
Right. I will talk to Jack. He is a 6'4" animatronic Halloween decoration that we have at the entrance of our house. It never comes down. He always stays up. He has actually been plugged in for a year now, I think. I have unplugged him before, but I mean, because he talks to me. Well, he doesn't talk to me, but he talks.
Well, cars set him off or whatever.
But I talk to him.
Shut up, Jack. Yeah. That's basically, what else are you going to say to him?
Well, Merry Christmas or something. Or like, he'll say, I forget all of his, oh, Christmas isn't over yet. And I'll be like, you're right, it isn't. Or, you know, I'll respond to what he says. But yeah, mostly it's shut up, Jack.
When we lived in Kingston, Oklahoma, Me and Levi would go to Gary's house every once in a while, and him and Stephanie had this cat. Oh, man. No matter what, as long as you were making eye contact with that cat, you could ask it anything you want, and it would meow to it. Yep, no matter what. You're like, hey, dude, what's up? Meow. Yep. No matter what. Are you stupid? Meow. Yep. Like, and I just thought I got a kick out of that.
Well, I mean, some cats are vocal, but yeah, I don't know of a single person that does not talk to their pets in one way or another.
Yeah.
All right. Which celebrity do you think you look like?
That dude from the Black Crows. Like when I had long hair.
When you had long hair.
So, or there's two. Him, if I had long hair.
Right.
And then in short hair form, like from the 90s, it would be Steve from Blue's Clues. Yeah.
I love Steve. He's so cool.
So, yeah. Like people would always say those two. Or I've even had someone tell me when I had long hair, you know, the Black Crows, of course, was like number one, but Geddy Lee from Rush. Because I have a big nose. I have a big schnoz. No nose jokes. Yeah. But now that I'm fat, though, it's not so. When I was really thin, you know, like back in the days, I had like a
you mean because your face is filled
waist.
out?
Yeah, like. My face was really skinny and my nose.
And it was very prominent.
Yes.
Very, very prominent.
So now that I'm fat,
it's not as prominent.
Kind of equaled everything out a little bit. Yeah.
All right, your question.
All right. What would you do if you could live forever? I guess kind of like a vampire. Because.
What would I do if I would travel the world?
What else would you do?
I don't know. I would go on different journeys and start a task until it's done. Like I would go to every single theme park on this planet until I've gone to every single one. Then I would go to every single beach on this planet. I would plan different trips and go on them until they're done. And however long it takes me to do that.
That's a good answer because, I mean, if you didn't, life would be boring.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. How do you spell it? Okay or okay? So how do you spell it? How do you spell okay? Do you spell it okay or do you spell OKAY?
All right, like if I'm at work and Julia's like, hey, do you want to get McDonald's for dinner or something? My phone, it kind of has the
automated
algorithm, so
not
it's
algorithm.
the OKAY or whatever, and
how do you spell
it? Gives
it?
me the options. Like I'm like.
But how do you? Is that how you choose to spell it?
No, it would. If I had to spell it, it would just be
okay
with like a explanation point or something.
How do I spell okay?
Probably the other way.
I do. I have OKAY my entire life.
Yeah.
I've never done it okay. All right, your turn.
We're approaching 8 o'clock, so.
Yeah, I know.
When do you want to? All right. What, a few more or something?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you call a male ladybug? Never give that much thought.
Well, what is their scientific name? I guess I would call them that. I don't know.
A man-dime?
A man-dime.
I was watching Fantasy
Factory earlier. Yeah, no, that it wouldn't be
like
it wouldn't be a man-dime. No. I've never known what a male ladybug looks like. So every single ladybug that I've seen, it's a ladybug.
A female and a male dog, or a female and a male cat.
They're all ladybugs.
Yeah.
They're all ladybugs.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. What's the most embarrassing song on your phone right now?
Oh, God.
Are you going to play it for us?
I can.
What's the most embarrassing? I mean, we're already copyrighted, so I'm like, it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
I mean, would it be a band or a song?
No, song. What's the most embarrassing song?
I don't really have an embarrassing song
on your phone right now.
I'll play them all.
No, we don't need to play them all.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay. What would you consider guilty pleasure, so to speak, that people would look at you like, what? You listen to that?
I mean, if I was in high school, if I listened to Duran Duran or
okay, but you don't know. That's not embarrassing. No, let's talk about right now, because you love all that
a
stuff.
Guilty pleasure right now.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
Final Countdown. I mean, I know you hate that song, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. Jeez, man. Oh, I think I got one. Hold on.
He's like, woo! It just literally. Did you see the energy just rip through his body when
I
he
like
did
this song, but it is kind of cliche.
Is it embarrassing?
Kind of.
It is. Oh, okay. It would be. What is your favorite Britney Spears song? I don't know. I'm just kidding. But no, that's kind of what it's wanting to get at. That's not embarrassing. I love that song.
You already know what it is?
Yes. You don't know. Oh, well, obviously you know what it is. All right, I'm waiting. Wait. That is so not embarrassing. Why is the intro so long?
This is something I'm going to have to think about, but
I've just closed my eyes again.
I can't sing for nothing.
The dream we were trained.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Trying to take away my
Get me to the chorus. Get me to the chorus.
Yep, it's coming.
And leave tomorrow behind. Ooh, Dreamweaver, I believe you can get me through the night.
Damn, that song is good. Damn.
That's not
See,
embarrassing.
I'm moved by that.
That's not embarrassing.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Hold on.
What I would consider for you to be embarrassing would be something by, say,
Britney Spears or something, right?
Or Whitney Houston, or Katy Perry, or Lady Gaga, or Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift's not on my list, but Katy Perry is, Lady Gaga is.
But that's what I would think, as in for you, because they're not who you typically would would listen to. Although he has a very eclectic palette when it comes to music, and believe you me, he really, 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 really does. Because it is everything from jazz, big band, swing, to hard rock and death metal. I mean, he's got the gamut of flavors when it comes to music. But I think that's just the musician in you.
Oh,
you found it?
All right, wait.
No.
Hold up.
He's getting excited. He's getting excited.
See, this is something your brain, you can't ask these questions on the fly. This one goes back to elementary school, though, okay?
Oh, gosh.
So it's in there. Just give me a minute.
Okay, we're getting there. Oh, speaking of Dreamweaver, before you play that,
Okay.
can you, as in you, the audience, can you say, what did he have to do for Wayne's World?
Who?
The artist. Do you know what he had to do for Wayne's World? Because it was in the movie.
The artist?
Yeah, the whoever sings that song. I can't think of who it is.
Dreamweaver?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary something.
Right. What did he have to do?
I don't know.
Do you remember? You don't remember?
Mm-mm.
He couldn't even remember the lyrics. He had to
Redo
it. He had to re-record it for the movie. So there's possibly, I don't know if there's 2 versions, but he did. He had to re-record it for the movie. Oh, we're getting on. We're almost there. This will be the last thing. Are you almost there?
We're almost there. Stick 'em, stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. Hold up.
Stick 'em, gonna run the beatbox in the best fucking rhythm.
All right. That's it, guys. We hope
All right.
you enjoyed.
You wanted it.
tonight's
You got it.
We did. Oh my goodness. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show and look forward to next week. God only knows what it's going to be. Anyways, that's it for us. Good night. Say good night.
Good night.
All right. We're almost at an hour. You want to... Oh, now you're playing something?
I just hit exit. Peace.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Bye.